Hey guys, so you just finished a paper modeling assignment where one of the constraints was not using compound curves, and you're about to start another paper crafting assignment where you are using compound curves. So we found a workaround to take a 3D compound curve shape and make it into something you can build out of paper using Rhino. This is Rhino 4, so it might look slightly different than what you're used to, but everything I'm doing here should be pretty easy to do in Rhino 5. It's all pretty simple. So first thing you need is your model. This is just a really simple bowl shape, not that complicated, but prior to now it would be impossible to papercraft. So have your model all ready to go in Rhino, and we are going to convert it into an OBJ. So you're going to do save as, and save it as an OBJ, which is, there we go, bowl test 3. Okay. So then all of these options are going to come up. You want to make sure you are doing a polygon mesh. This will convert it to a mesh, but we will fix that. It needs to be polygon mesh. Obviously, for the end-of-line characters, make this for whatever OS you're using. Curves is great. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Just, okay, great. So this is where the important part comes in. When you convert to an OBJ, it turns your model into quads, which are flat, and that's what we want. And you can tell it how detailed to make it. So if we have like super polygons, hit preview, you can see that this round shape is being broken up into these squares. And we can use that as a guide for paper cutting. Obviously, though, that's way too many squares. So I would say take your polygon count down really low, preview again. That's a little bit too simple. Find something good. Whoa, that's too high. Okay, that's good. So, you know, arrive at a happy medium of complexity and whatnot. And go ahead and export your object. Okay, and then you're going to turn right around and reopen that. OBJ, where are you? Oh, yeah, okay. So then you're going to turn right around and open that again in Rhino. Change this to rendered. Okay, so now you can see we took this round shape and it is faceted. Unfortunately, this is a mesh, so if you try to do your unroll surface, it's not a surface, it's a mesh, so it won't work. So if you type in the command mesh to NURB, down here, this will convert your mesh back into a surface that Rhino can deal with. And this looks really weird, but it works. So now you have a series of surfaces. So if you do unroll surface, make sure explode is on no, don't need labels, hit enter. You now have, get this thing out of the way. You are left with a template to make this compound curve, and it has figured out all of these angles, which are pretty tricky for you. So that's how you go from a round compound curve organic shape to something that you can actually papercraft using Rhino.